But really appreciate y'all watching. If you enjoy Goblin's content, if you enjoy listening to me ramble, hit that like and subscribe. It's the easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. If you want to become a member of the channel, you can hit the memberships tab. And for $1 a month, you get to support me and my endeavors and my craziness. It helps me go, to these big tournaments. It helps me get the new goblins when they come out, manage the YouTube channel. It means a lot. I spend a lot of time on it. And right now, I fund it all myself. And when I'm broke, I'm broke. But if you want to fund me on my goblin-y endeavors and see me go to these tournaments, hit that like and subscribe, and maybe even head over to the memberships tab. Always appreciated, never required. This hand's pretty cool. I like Snoop. Volley Veteran's dope. Bitter Reunion gets to discard these lands if we flood. Playing up against the Planeswalker of Johnny. Okay. They didn't fire in unison, nor in the same direction. Most didn't even use arrows. Somehow, it worked perfectly. So on brand. We love the goblins. We're all goblins. Sorry. Metaphorically speaking, it's like The Mask with Jim Carrey. We're all wearing masks metaphorically, but instead we're all just goblins. We all have our different idiosyncrasies, our different ways of playing, different ways of enjoying the game. And I think that being a goblin is a good thing. I think that embracing your uniqueness in life, trying to figure out what it is that makes you happy, that's the most important thing. And, in Magic, game theory is very interesting because it's a microcosm of life. If your goal is to be the best, you do certain things and you take certain actions. But if your goal is to build the most positive community you can and foster a healthy environment, that's a completely different set of goals, and the way of getting to those goals is completely different. While my opponent ropes, let's do flavor text. Skoa, the Ember Mage. I need kindling. You'll do nicely. That's pretty awesome. It's a 6-mana 4/4 at ETBs. It deals 4 damage to any target. In Grander, you discard another card named Ember Mage and sack 2 mountains. Skoa deals 4 damage to any target. Kapow! Just like my opponent. Wakapui. Well, I'll play this Snoop, and I win basically with this 2/2. Oh, I need to take that card on top of my deck out. Every time I see this Aggravated Assault, I'm like, how did I ever think that this was going to be good? It's really good late game, and if you have a board. Both of these things never happen, though, in this format. It's 25 life. Let's read the flavor text, though. The Knights of Embereth fought with the fire of the Iron Crag in their hearts. Although many fell, not a single one retreated. That's awesome. Pretty epic stuff, honestly. Just like most Magic lore, honestly. There's so much depth and beauty to the Magic story, and it's fleshed out so beautifully by the cards, and the way that everything is put together is just immaculate. And that's what made me fall in love with Magic, was I loved reading fantasy. And when you told me that you could read fantasy on these cards, oh my god, I was like, really? You're telling me that we could just have a book that's ever changing and we write it? We write our own story in this game because we decide what cards to put in our decks, and all the cards are actually story pieces. That blew my mind. I'm a fantasy lover. I think a lot of people grew up enjoying fantasy as young adults, kids, young adults, and reading fantasy is something that, once you've read a certain amount of it, it's hard to find books that rise to the level of your expectations. And Magic has just in the set story is just so incredibly so powerful. They blow us away every time they do it. And so big shout out to Wizards, big shout outs to the people who designed the stories. And I hope that Universes Beyond somehow is able to be like incorporated into all this, because the one thing I fear with Universes Beyond is that we lose our intrinsic ability to have magic story. But I think that can't be true, because there's like a billion people who feel like me who love the magic story, and Wizards has to know that. And so the magic story has to be coming back, right? They have to go back to like the old way of writing stories. They have to be going away from like Outlaws of Thunder Junction style effects, right? Because like we have been abundantly clear as a community that we do not like that. Like it's just not the same. Sorry for listening to me ramble. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Let's get back to the game. We played an Impact Tremors on 2, so now our War Chief is able to ping them when it enters, but then it does very much so die. This makes a lot of sense because War Chief is dumb. But when it dies, it gets to put a counter on my Exuberant Fuseling that gets fuse counter whenever another creature you control dies, and it is trample, and it gets +1/+0 for each fuse counter on it. Well, they play a Fable A. Well, I have this Gem Palm Insider that I'll play right after this Scamp. Then we cycle. Wakapui. Kapow, kapow. We don't have the soundboard yet. That's the next thing. There's like so many things that we have to do for the channel to try to invest in it, to try to make it better. But for right now, we don't have the soundboard. We're doing everything like audibly. Gotta get pretty much better at everything. And we can do it. If we put time and effort into this thing, we can do it. Streaming schedule is going to be pretty much the same. I'm going to try to stream a little bit earlier because I just started my new job and I'm working a little bit earlier in the morning. So I need to be able to wake up. So it'll probably be, instead of like 10:30, it'll probably be like 9:30, 10 at the latest. And then I'll stream until midnight. Midnight will usually be the cutoff. Whereas like right now, it's like 11:51. Okay, cool. So yeah, it'll probably be like around midnight that we end the stream too. So, but that's like the new streaming schedule because coming back from Minneapolis, I'm pretty dead, and I going forward, I'm going to need a lot of time. So this renewed thing is going to be a problem, but I think that's fine if we go to combat. Attack. I'll sack this in response. And then you kill the other one. That's fine, but then you take the damage. I guess I could sack it to ping the face, but I kind of want to keep it. Yo, hey, you met you this weekend. Now I found you. That appreciate you so much. That means so much to me. That's that's why we do it. We do it so that the people that we're able to jam the awesome games with can hopefully catch a laugh and brighten their day a little bit. Life likes to kick us, and all that we can do is smile. Magic is our escape, and so I'm just super happy that you were able to find the channel. Thank you so much for being here. That means the world to me. All right, now we're in a pretty tough spot though. So Battle Driver would be cool. Kalia is gonna be a big issue because they can start copying their Blade of Oni or whatever other thing they get in play. Does look like non-legend. Okay, so I think we might be okay if we just go Volley Veteran, shoot down. Yeah, I really don't want to kill the Kalia because they just recast it next turn, but it's the best body they have. And if they recast it, they have to tap out. So we'll attack with these two. Right? Yeah. Because if they block with any of their creatures, they trade. And now they have the option of just taking 3. So we'll sack the Scamp here to kill the Reflection. But yeah, we make so many YouTube shorts. It's crazy how many people see our YouTube shorts because we just do so many of them. I had this plan when I was first starting the channel where I had this like quota basically for myself because I just lost my job. I was laid off, and so I was looking for something. I wasn't looking for something. I wanted to talk about the thing that I loved so much, which is goblins. It's my favorite thing in all of Magic. It's the most exciting thing. It's the thing that like makes me all giddy when I talk about it. It just makes me so happy that I get to play goblins. I get to talk about goblins. Like that just blows my mind. The thing that I always nerded out about and people used to tell me to be quiet about is the thing now that like people like know me for. Like that just makes it's insane. And it's just such a blessing to just yeah. So thank you. Back to the games. I'll stop nerding out. Cause now that we're here, so far away, Kali is back. And then they just concede. Yeah, because General Kreat is so dumb. On attack, I make another one, and then bada bing, bada boom. And then we do it again. And then we do it. I was just saying I don't have a soundboard, so I have to do everything myself. And then we do it again and do it. All right, one more. It was the SWAT team shorts. Hey, first real standard deck was Rabble Master and Pile Driver. Oh, that was such. Wait, standard? That was gonna say that was such a good standard. That was like what? Magic Origins and Corset 2014, 2013. Was that 2015? It was like 20 Corset 2015, I think, and Origins. I talk about that standard all the time as like that was the last time that Goblins was like good in standard. Like now we have some amazing tools in standard. We have Howl Squad Heavy. They gave us Krenko back in standard. Like last time we had Krenko in standard, we didn't have any like I don't want to say we didn't have any. Last time Krenko was in standard, we didn't have a bunch of cool tools, but now we have like 3 playable 1-drops, an insane 2-drop in Seer Slicer Goblin, an insane 3-drop in Howl Squad Heavy, and an insane 4-drop in Krenko. And none of those cards rotate. The things that rotate are the Lords, which is like, that's fine, right? We'll just replace them with other things. Like, it's kind of insane. I think that people are really sleeping on goblins right now. And I'm not just saying that because I'm like the goblin guy. And I want to tell you that goblins is good, even if they're the most unplayable thing in the room. I think that goblins is good right now because wizards is obviously pushing goblins. Like, you can't look at Bastronaut. 1 mana, 1/1, menace. Start your engines. You can pay 2 to give +1/+0, and it is double strike if you have max speed. That's so many words on a 1-drop in red. And then you also have Stadium Headliner, which is a 1 mana 1/1 with Mobilize 1, and you can pay 2 to sack it to deal damage to any creature equal to the number of creatures you control. Like that's also not a shit ton of words on a 1/1. So 2 super pushed red 1-drops in the rare slot should tell you that Wizards is actually planning for Goblins to be a good deck. And that's what it looks like to me. It looks like Wizards is purposefully trying to push Goblins to be playable again. And that's kind of insane. I think that like people should actually be testing Goblins and not be sleeping on it because it has a potential. And it has probably the most potential when people who aren't me look at it and they play the deck as not just pure goblins, but as like a shell of awesome with some goblins thrown in. Ramps into an Overlord to get some red, probably so they can cast Ruby next turn. We could kill Ruby if we leave up Gem Palm. Potentially. We missed a land drop though, so that's really tough. Could just cycle hit land. Or just play Lord and push. I think I like to play Lord and push. Really close though. Double red probably means sweeper. No. It does have haste though. So they still have double red. Kill my Lord. Kill my Creator Maker because I can't kill Ruby now. Exile the land. Oh, but there's a land on top. We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Okay. Go to combat attack. I'll make it 1/1 that becomes a 2/2. Ping, then damage. Pass it over. Defense of the Heart. That's not good. This is very bad. This is one of those enchantments that comes down and people are like, oh, we need to make no. Opponent, you must die right now, otherwise I die. Can we do it? Oh no, but we can do is kill one of our own things, I think. Okay, so let's not be dumb here. We're thinking opponent, I'm sorry. It's tough because on attack I make another creature. So let's do this. Let's do this. All right. I could just be dead. Yeah. Infinite creatures. Yes, they make infinite creatures now. And that will give the Herd Bailiff infinite power. And then the Swiftfoot Boots can give it haste, and then they kill me. Good game, opponent. So we don't die if we don't swing out. That is interesting. I guess we didn't have to attack with So we should have counted. No, that's not true because they might have another removal spell. So if we leave one creature back, they probably just bolt it and we lose anyways. Really close though. Hey, I'll lose to a good combo any day. Good game. Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Opponent, what did you do? For a second, I thought I could kill them. Wait, I can. Yeah, what? What? Play a creature, ETB, shoot the Ivy Lane Denizen. If they just equipped the Swift of Boots to this Baloth, they win. But instead, I win? Question mark? Oh. Alright. That's why you don't concede to your opponent's combo. GG's opponent, well played. Well, I'll play one more. For the goblins, you know? The Goblin Horde. The Great Goblins Horde. But I really appreciate y'all watching. If you enjoy Goblins content or you enjoy listening to me ramble, hit that like and subscribe. It's the easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. It means the world to me. Super dead from this weekend, but yeah, we're gonna be streaming every day this week. We stream every day. Every day we do YouTube shorts every day. We do videos every day. So if you enjoy everything, this is where we're gonna be. Oh, this hand's actually really good. We go 1, 2, 3, and then like use all the mana for this. We could also go 1, 2, 3. 5 colors fine. Slivers versus goblins. We're gonna see who's the real menace. The best kindred is I hope goblins. No blocks. Let's do this thing. Okay. Sure. So now they have a green source. I'll play a Snoop. Lands on top. Right now we're at parity. Okay, Chromatic Lantern. They're just ramping. I'm so confused. Play General Kreat. First strike doesn't stop this, so let's do this. Interesting. Do they even block? Okay. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the star of the show. The first sliver shall cascade into the second sliver, which is actually that's like the best one that they could have gotten. All right, time to go wide. Let's play Hollow Squad Heavy. Start the engines happens, and then the ping happens, so we go immediately to 2 speed. This token has to attack. But we're on blocking duty. Mm-hmm. Over the rainbow, where all smile. Oh, it's a changeling deck. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Seeing if we could changeling into the starry sky. Alright. And the changeling flips the deck because there's no 0. Good to know there's no changeling ornithopter. All this stuff happens. They gain a bunch of life. They draw a card. Maybe. Get to seek a sliver. Sure. Flying in haste. There it is. There it is. There's the combo one. That's the good one. Cloud Thresher is the really good one. And then a Johnny's Welcome's also really good. Yes, and now they ping, they drain gain, and now they attack, and I die. What? Yeah, I was going to say, they have so much damage. So first strike, and then normal damage. Well played, opponent. Well, as is tradition on the channel, we either end the night playing mono green, Eldrazi, or some kind of Kindred deck, and tonight is no different. We got to finish off playing against the amazing tribe of Slivers, but they were playing Changeling, so it was pretty cool. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed Goblin's content, hit that like and subscribe. It's easy to support the channel, and it's free, and it means the world to me. I hope you all have a beautiful night, and until next time, peace. Go crazy, beautiful, beautiful legends.